reimagining, reconceiving, or readapting. It can be any concept of renaming. You can choose from the terminologies given. So, redefining business means change in the business operations with reference to time, competition, technology, communication, fashion, culture. It can be competition, it can be culture, it can be anything. Now today market is has various market. It's not only seen between the buyer and a seller, or a customer or a producer. A market it not only goes with these two key persons, but market has its own demand. Now with coming technology apps, we can take example. So many apps are there. So every business venture is now shifting towards app based communication. For example, you can take Amazon came, then Flipkart came, and now every second business manufacturer is developing their own app. And then they are very much famous for their own marketing styles. So see here how they do, how the process is done. That is very important to understand, because you are driving your market forces to attain the profit towards the business. So redefining business education in a purpose driven world means shifting the focus from profit only matrices to creating leaders who prioritize social, environmental, and ethical impact alongside financial success. That's the motto of all business. Not only to gain profit, but to prioritize social, environmental, and ethical impact along the financial success. This involves developing human centric skills like empathy, fostering profit driven career paths, integrating value based decision making into a curriculum, and holding institutions accountable for this societal impact beyond financial performance. That is a very important key point. Business ventures not only run for the profit making, but they leave the societal impact behind. The goal is to empower students to use business as a force for good, addressing global issues and building more suitable, equitable future. Now, what is a business redesign? Why I brought this concept? Redesign is basically a re-engineering concept where you redesign. Nowadays the communication is done through dynamic websites. 10-15 years before, when website was there, only still website was there. But as the competition came, the website was redesigned and dynamic website was built up. Every business today is having its own business website. So, how the concept works? The business redesign case deals in how, when, which parameters, and for whom a company radically transform its process to achieve dramatic performance improvements such as increased efficiency, productivity, cost reduction. This is very important: increased efficiency, productivity, and cost reduction. These studies typically involve analyzing existing operations, identifying inefficiency, implementing fundamental process redesign, and monitoring the outcomes to demonstrate the effectiveness of the new approach. This is very important, to demonstrate the effectiveness of new approach. Real world example in today's scenario highlights successful BPR, that is business process reengineering initiatives, are taken by the companies that significantly improve operations and achieve better results. So, the key elements. Now, what are the major elements which are thought in mindset, according to me, to for a business to redesign is: first is identifying the problem. So, problem content, describe the existing business process and challenges, opportunities, problems that is prompted for a redesign effort, because there has to be a reason why redesigning the entire venturing is done. Maybe to attain more profits, maybe to face the challenges of the market, maybe to attain to face the competition, cutthroat competition, maybe the shift in the business scenario. It can be any reason. So the problem contest is identified first, and then objectives are discussed out, clarify, state the goals for which redesign, such as improving speed, reduction cost, enhancing product quality, or increase customer satisfaction. Increasing customer satisfaction is the major highlight today because everybody wants the business to be on the top of the market, and it can only be possible when the customer is 100% satisfied. So the focus area is the customer satisfaction. Process analysis explain how, next point, that is process analysis, explain how current process were analyzed to identify inefficiencies and bottlenecks. This is very important. Like today, current process were analyzed and identify inefficiencies and bottlenecks. Examples like the cutthroat examples, you can take the, I came back to the same examples of Amazons and Flipkarts. They have their own website based communication, B2B market, but then the share of both the companies. Fine. And then Flipkart is putting all efforts to meet out the bottleneck demand of the market. So, process analysis. Redesign. So, again, redesign the strategy, that is the outline, the core change made to the process, which could include adopting new technologies, reorganizing teams, restructuring, or streamlining the entire process. So, implementation, when it comes for the implementation part, it says that describe the steps taken to put new process into effect. That is implementation process. Then final, after implementation comes the result part, presenting the measurable improvement achieved, such as cost saving, output increase, and better efficiency. So, moving on, that these are the key elements of today's business market. Problem, identifying the problem, setting the objectives, how to solve the problem, accordingly design your process strategy, and then redesign the strategy, implement it with reflect to the market needs, and then results, and then seeing, measuring the after effects. Next slide. Next slide, Shivangi.
Just a second, ma'am.
Next
Running
slide,
out of
Shivangi,
time.
beta.
Just a second, ma'am. I'm on it. Not working. Okay. Oh, it's working. Hmm.
Okay, so now we come to shifting focus beyond traditional matrices. Why the shift is required? So, purpose driven learning and value long term impact. Now, these two are the major reason today why shifting is required. Business schools need to transitions from traditional to transaction focused job placements and to vocational career development that helps students to find meaningful work aligned with their values. Now, this is very important point because purpose driven learning means how with reflect to the market changes you are drawing your changes. Business school needs to transition from traditional to transaction focus. Job placements to vocational career development means as per the need of the market, you are training the students, you are training your business leaders accordingly to set the values as per the need of the business. Valuing long term impact means measuring month-wise record changes. That is, the shift includes focus, legacy thesis, measuring success not just as financial indicator but also as a social and environmental contributions. Next slide. Shivangi, next slide, beta. Why business? Next slide. What is a business process redesign? Reengineering. Redesign means reengineering. Means you keep on doing the changes till the market need is satisfied. Like you take examples of Samsung mobiles or any mobile handsets of the company. So many revisions are there. Take example of iPhone. 13 was there, 13 Pro Max came, 14 came, Pro Max came. Now it's a launch of 19 Pro Max, 17 Pro Max, sorry. So re-engineering is the thirst and urge of the market need, the customer need. That's why the re-engineering process came. The term has been defined here, which means it is the fundamental rethinking radical overall of a company's key business processes to achieve dramatic improvements in performance, efficiency, effectiveness. The goal is to move beyond incremental improvements by questioning existing assumptions, alignment, eliminating unnecessary steps, and leveraging modern technology to create entirely new optimized process that delivers significant gains in area like cost, quality, service, speed, or you can say competition, uh, etc. So that's are the pillars, or you can say the broader areas for which the re-engineering is done. Next slide. Now this is a small model of re-engineering. It is a step-by-step model. It carries 6 steps basically. When you enlarge it, see here. Now step starts with initiating the change. Process is diagnosed. Process is redesign, reconstruction. Process is monitoring, envision the new process. And again, initiative, it's an entire cyclical 6 phase model. It starts from initiate the change. Like you can take examples of any like any example, like earlier in every house we have this Parle-G biscuits. Earlier it was only we used to have those sweet taste Parle-G biscuit, meethe wale. But then now with trend of the market, so many cutthroat competitions of other manufacturer business market was there, so they feel the need of introducing the new variety of parle that was in namkeen taste. So parle ji in namkeen taste has come in 2 3 flavors. So means what? With reflect to the time, they initiate the change to satisfy the need of the customer. And when customers see that it's a Parle brand there, they pick up that product and bring to the home because they feel the taste, the quality, satisfaction, and above all, the quality of the content of the product. They're satisfied by eating the Parle products. So they go for the options of purchasing the product. So initiate the change, process is diagnosed, process is redesigned, reconstructed, remonitored, that is monitoring the process, re-envision or envisage the new process, and again it goes with a new change again. So with span of time there is a shift in the market, shifting conditions are there, the change, the competition need, market demand, and accordingly the engineering process is done in all product market today. No single product you can say is not engineered. All products in today's market are re-engineered every financial cycle. Next slide. Now why business undertake. Now, this is very important redesigning concept. What is the need of redesigning? We understand अभी मैंने बताया re-engineering process cycle, the 6 phase model. Now, what is the need of doing it? Need is to achieve dramatic improvement. Dramatic improvement means they want profit margins better than last year. अगर मैंने इस साल 16% प्रॉफिट मार्जिन लिया है एंड मेरे कॉम्पिटिटर ने 16.5 ले लिया है, 0.5 वो आगे कैसे गया, तो आई विल मेक अप अ प्लान्स फॉर 17, then next year 18 or maybe 7.5 and ahead, मतलब 17 plus ही जाना है. Means what? There is a competition, and every year this competition graph is revived with percentage change. So achieve dramatic improvements. BPR aims for quantum leaps in performance, not just minor tweaks. It's very important. Quantum leaps. Gain competition advantages by challenging conventional process. Business can find new ways to organize work, deliver values to the customer. Respond to market change is another factor, very important parameter here, where factors like new market opportunities, increased competition, or poor financial performance can trigger the need for a radical transformation. The next important point is eliminate inefficiencies. This is very important. Inefficiencies in the form of like the process involved analyzing workflows to identify and remove bottlenecks, redundancies means duplicacy, again and again repeating the same process again, and तो customer get boredom कि यार वो तो last year भी था, इस साल भी वही चीज है, there's no change in the product content part, so they shift to a new product, and here the business is lost. So redundancy errors are removed always, and task that doesn't add value to the customer. So don't this is a very important, eliminating inefficiencies. A success business products are those whose inefficiencies are taken care by the recyclers or redesigning, or you can say every company, big companies like Amazon, Flipkart, or very in MNCs. All MNCs has a backend of production team where they always do re-engineering of the product launch. Before the launch of the any product, they always do re-engineering. Why iPhone is enjoying the number one brand position in the market? Because it has its own production team, its own manufacturing team, its own marketing team. So when the product line is same, so the business has to be on the top. The product will be on the top of the market because every academic year they are re-engineering the product according to the need and taste of the customer. They are bringing the quality changes in the product. So that's what, and they are every time watching and eliminating them inefficiencies, which I've mentioned here, and that's why the customer preference, the branded products are always preferred by the customer in the market. Next slide. How business process redesign works. Now, this is important how it works. It access current state, map and understand existing business process to identify strength, weakness, and gaps, analyze and find opportunities, identify errors. It means that first you identify errors, display them, delay why they are delays, unnecessary steps taken within the current process, design new future state process. That's why I put up in the codes here, design a new future state process. Create a completely new process from scratch to solve the identified problems and align with strategic goals. This is very important because we have to meet out the cutthroat competition, the bottleneck competition of the market. So we have to keep a backup, and that is a design a new future state process. Implement and monitor means that roll out the new process, ensuring stakeholders are informed. All stakeholders are informed, educated, and continuously monitored key performances indicators, that is KPIs, to ensure ongoing success. Next slide. Shivangi, next slide, beta. Okay, now what are the elements involved? When you do the redesigning, what are the parameters or the elements involved? Rethinking assumptions, moving away from familiar way of doing things to find innovative solutions. This is very important. You have to be innovative. Only then you can go for redesigning a new concept in the market. Leveraging technology, again, important point, because modern technology has to be automated, integrated, enhanced data flow, and decision making. See, today's all communication apps, you can say, apps always just need a small space in your mobile and they are easily downloaded. And after they are downloaded, they start doing their work. Like you take booking INOX ticket or movie ticket, just download the movie in the app easily. Once you download the app easily, it ways your tickets are booked. Download your railway reservation bill app. Just once you download any app, I can say, it just take a small space in your mobile and your communication starts. Means that leveraging technology. Leveraging means penetrating the technology as per the need and the demand of the market in a form of apps. It can be the websites, it can be monologue, dialogues, videos. Short videos are dropped down when you are surfing on net. Automatically, from where the videos come, who penetrate, we don't know, but it is always there. There is a cold marketing. That's what's the technology playing the role. Using modern technology to automate, integrate, enhance data flow and decision making. Focusing, next point, that is focusing on customer value. It is very important point. Ensuring that redesigned processes are centered on delivering what the customer needs. As per the need, they are focusing the change of the market. Or next point is organizational restructuring, altering functional organizations to follow more streamlined teams, optimizing associated systems and structures. Now, this is very important point, organizational restructure, because organizational restructure means entire organization setup is restructured, starting from the lower level to the middle level to high level authorities. All are reorganized. So that is discussed here. Now, what is business process reengineering? In this, I have given the example of IBM. IBM, everybody is familiar. In this, the term business, according in this industry, IBM, it's a manufacturing of software industry. Term business process refers to the competitive overall of the company, key business process with the objective of achievements. Another company, Bin and Company, in Bain and Company, business process reengineering was done. Again, it's such software-based companies, and not only software-based companies. Now, all market companies today are doing business process reengineering, practicing the methods of business process reengineering. Next slide. More examples are there. Yes, Ford Motor Company. Now, it's a very innovative example here. It often cited as a pioneer example of BPR radically. I'm using this word radically redesign. Radically redesign means changing the entire process from X dimension to Y dimension to Z dimension. X dimension, according to me, is the market. Y dimension is the manufacturer itself, and Z dimension is doing as per the need of the customer. They are designing the templates of the market and then launching the product. And so many examples are there. You can take liquor market. One Appy app is designed, then Fruity comes in the market, Limca comes in the market. So many, soft drinks are there in the market. So you say radically they are designed. A company, I remember Fruity, came with a small Tetra Pak marketing strategy. All started doing this Tetra Pak marketing strategy because it has penetrated in the mindset of the customer. But customer does not like Fruity. Customer like short Pepsi, or you can say Coca Cola. They shifted to Tetra Pak of Coca Cola brand. Means what? Radically redesigning its account payable process to achieve massive improvements in efficiency. So that's why companies are easily copying and then making the business model success. Another example is Nave Xerox. It's international brand Xerox and then implemented BPR to improve customer service, moving from task-based structure to process-oriented cross-functional teams that focused on customer needs. Yes, cross-functional teams focused on customer needs. That's why it has been re-engineered because they are focusing to satisfy the customer. Next example is General Electric. Everybody knows about General Electric. General Electric undertook a massive engineering efforts to streamline its operation to improve productivity across diverse business. General Electric mostly deals with the motor binding companies, electric appliances companies, and they have diverse business uh, uh, products there. Next slide. Now, what key considerations are taken is radical change. BPR involves fundamental, not incremental change to the process, often leading to significant shift in the organization structure and the culture. Cross-functional teams means successful redesign often create cross-functional teams to manage entire business process, breaking down traditional departmental silos. Means what? Cross-functional teams means a business structure covers a team of marketing team, finance team, HR team, operational team, audit team, and backend team. Now, and IT team is also there. Now, all these teams are involved directly, indirectly, integrated efforts are there, and that's what saying a cross-functional team. Only they are able to satisfy the need of the market as per the customer taste or customer preferences. Because today's market is not as per the taste and customer preferences. It's talking about the customer delight. Means what? Satisfying the customer to the ultimate end. Anyhow, the customer has to be satisfied. Customer does not shift to any other product. Once a customer started using the branding products, they are used to use the branding products. So they are so luxurious that customer never wants to shift. Like if I'm using an iPhone, I'm satisfied with the services. I will always go for iPhone services. So means what? Cross-functional teams takes all parameters efforts to satisfy the customer need, taste, and the brand preference. Next point here talking about technology. Technology investing in effectively using new technologies in a common strategy in business redesign to support streamlined process. Best example I can quote here: whenever you buy any product online, it always goes for the feedback. वो 5 सितारे आते हैं कि आपने कुछ प्रोडक्ट मंगाया अपने घर पे ऑनलाइन, वो 5 सितारे से फीडबैक मांगता है. मीन्स व्हाट? इट गोज डायरेक्टली टू द टेक्निकल हैंड कि व्हाट फीडबैक द कस्टमर इज गिवन. 5 to 5, 4 to 5, 3 to 5, 2 to 2. कई बार आप एक या दो पॉइंट करके ही दो, भले कितना भी अच्छा प्रोडक्ट है उसका फीडबैक गंदा भर के भेज दो, वो तुरंत वहां से आपको कॉल करके पूछेगा सेकेंड ऑफ टाइम में, वाई मैम व्हाट्स द प्रॉब्लम, स्टेट द रीजन, ये जस्ट टेक्स्ट द रीजन वाई यू आर गिवन अस द टू. मोस्टली लोग क्या करते हैं, प्रोडक्ट अच्छा आता है तो हम 5 में से 5 पॉइंट्स उसको ऑफर कर देते हैं. पर कई बार प्रोडक्ट अच्छा हो, आप एक बार ट्राई करिए, इमीडिएटली द मार्केटिंग टीम विल कॉल you why you are what can I know the reason of dissatisfaction, so that they can technically tap your words and post your words ahead ki these are the feature services more required to satisfy the customer need. So technology is serving in all footstep to survive the product in the market, in today's market. So means what? It is customer focused. Next point that's what saying here. Customer focus means a key principle is to organize around process outcomes and serve customer needs rather than individual tasks or department functions, because needs are taken care here rather than individual or department functions, because the customer is satisfied in totality, all are satisfied because customer services is on the top of their priority. High stakes BPR products can be complex, time consuming, require substantial investment, but potential rewards in terms of dramatic performance gains are significant. High stakes, yes. See here, all business products like they have gains in the market because they are doing so much of engineering, all 6 stages they are following. The product will be as successful in the market. That's why they are saying here high stakes. I have said in my slide here, time consuming. Because see, all those 6 phases I am saying it's the entire financial year involved. Designing a product, redesigning a product. A shift of 1 year is there minimum to relaunch a new product. So it time consuming, requires substantial investment. Definitely investments are there, but after when the product is relaunched with the new definition, it will be a success in the market. I remember I was taking up a case study when this Limca soft drink was introduced in the market. It was a very good product because there was no competitor in the market. But suddenly Pepsi came and then take over the entire soft drink market after Pepsi and other soft drink launch. Limca was out of the market for 20 years. And now suddenly again it has revised the flavor of the Limca with soda effects and other flavors are there and it has been relaunched. But then the market share of Limca is not at the top of the world. Pepsi and other soft drinks are enjoying their products. Why? Because high stake means they have their own business setup behind and they are enjoying the market value. Next slide. Shivangi, next slide, beta. Yes. See here one example. I brought a case study of McDonald's. So I can easily define you the concept. So picture was of McDonald. Shivangi, picture दिखाओ बेटा. Come back to the picture. Yes. Now this is a picture of McDonald of a USA. See the logo, the brand name McDonald written, and the size of the McDonald, the business setup. Now just see the appearance, the ambience. When you see the any McDonald outlet in any country, it will be same. Same logo will be hanged, same style, same presentation. Next slide now. Come to the next slide. McDonald marketing strategy. How the business is coming. See here, in 1940, California was where the first McDonald opened. It became well known quickly for its tasty hamburgers, friendly services. 8 years it took, and it was on the first place opposition to switch from traditional table services to fast food luxury food products. It added new kinds of burgers, milkshakes to its menu. The success of development led the company to sign its first franchisee agreement in 1952, which led to rapid growth worldwide. The company runs about 431 restaurants. See the size of the restaurants worldwide. And sales in other countries brought about $21 billion in 2019. 2019 means अभी हम 2025 पे latest you can search. It is crossing $40 billion. So means what? Uh, the company has startup in 1940. So just imagine till date, since 1940 till we are sitting in 1925. What business redesigning, re-engineering, redefining concept they are following to have the same market share as they were, the status of the market they are enjoying since so many years. See here in 1952 they were a success story they are writing. They are having the first franchisee and rapid worldwide their outlets. See here they are saying the success development led the company sign from first franchisee agreement 1952, which lead to rapid growth worldwide. The company runs around, see here, how many, 40,031 restaurants worldwide. It's a big venue, big avenue business, and sales of the country turned down in 2019 ka figure hai. 2025 ka it is cross 40. Means what is the next slide? See here, see the company products का एक display image मैं यहाँ पे लाई हूँ. Unique product. What makes the company popular, lasting for so many years? अब 1952 से अभी तक हम 2025 पर it's almost 50 years ahead. See here the companies का taste, quality, price, ambience, services. These are the parameters विच इज आप अगर यूएसए का मैकडोनल्ड जाएंगे तो आपको वही टेस्ट मिलेगा, वही एम्बियंस मिलेगा, वही पैकेजिंग स्टाइल मिलेगा, वही लोगो मिलेगा, एंड प्राइस टैग भी ऑलमोस्ट सेम। इंडिया में आएंगे तो वही मिलेगा। यूरोप में आप किसी भी कंट्री में जाइए, अफगानिस्तान जाइए, एनीवे चाइना साइड जाइए, अब जापान चले जाइए, वहां भी आपको मैकडोनल्ड मिलेगा। एंड इजिली विल फाइंड मैकडोनल्ड्स इन द शॉपिंग मॉल्स। Why? Because they have done the venturing there, and that's what makes them a success model. तो इससे अच्छा बेस्ट एग्जाम्पल तो मुझे नहीं लगा कि व्हाट शुड आई शेयर फॉर रिडिजाइनिंग और रिडिफाइनिंग द बिजनेस एंड टुडेज वर्ल्ड, बिकॉज आज भी वो मॉडर्न मार्केट में स्टेट कर रहा है, इट हैज इट ओन स्टेट वैल्यू, share value in the market. Means what? The entire business design is beautifully designed, and every year the team is working, the marketing team, the designing team behind, they are coming with a combo schemes which always make customer attract with them, and innovative style of the product service, packaging style, taste, price is always there, ambience is there, and the services, after all the services they give. So इनके अब ऐप दे हैव कम अप विद द एप्स ऑल्सो। अगर मुझे अभी मैकडोनल्ड बर्गर खाना है, आई विल डाउनलोड द ऐप, दे विल गिव मी सम कूपन्स, some and then I can easily book the product online sitting at home. I can enjoy my McDonald. Means what? Now the business is serving to the doorstep of the customer, and that is a new definition of business redesign. पहले ऐसा नहीं था। आज से अगर हम 10 साल पहले भी जाएं तो घरों तक बिजनेस के प्रोडक्ट्स आ जाएंगे, पॉसिबल ही नहीं था। वी कैन नॉट इमेजिन 20 years बैक, 90s में, 2000 में, जब 90 पेनिट्रेटेड इन द इंडियन मार्केट इन 93, फर्स्ट आईटी कंपनी वाज स्टार्टेड 90s में हैदराबाद में, when we started the IT came in India, technology was designed, and late 20s when the business was turned down to through website communication, that time nobody was imagining कि doorstep तक, घरों तक business आ जाएगा। Now apps has come, you can book Blinkit के through any product you want, any product, household से लेके electric से लेके so many, you can check the list of the Blinkit market, any product you like, just click it and book it. That is a redefined process, business driven process, I say. And McDonald is one such example for you. Next slide. McDonald marketplace. This is very important to understand. Marketplace. Now the marketplace area is not restricted. It can be a virtual world marketplace. It can be a physical world marketplace. It can be anything. Virtual base means through websites or through app base. App based marketplaces created. This is a virtual base example only. McDonald market strategy has helped the company achieve the success its demands today. From the start of its growth, the company wanted to build strong brand recognitions and market penetrations to help promote its growing franchisees business. As the company's number of customers grew, they did more research on demographics to help them target easily. McDonald marketing strategy includes investing in online and offline marketing methods, means they are focusing on the physical market and the virtual marketplaces, methods that spreads its clear branded centered messages to large audience and user, other channels like its dedicated mobile apps to reach and keep loyal customers. To reach and keep loyal customers means that जिन्होंने भी मैकडोनल्ड का ऐप डाउनलोड किया है, आप नॉट ओनली मैकडोनल्ड, आप कोई भी ऐप डाउनलोड करते हो बिजनेस का, ब्लिंकिट से लेके एनी बिजनेस ऐप, मूवी टिकट ऐप, तो जब भी कुछ नया ऑफर आता है वो हमेशा आपके मोबाइल में, जैसे आप ऑन करते हो ब्लिंकिट, वो आ जाता है पॉपअप में कि भाई ये नए ऑफर्स आए, जस्ट चेकआउट। तो कई बार आप कार चला रहे होते हो, आप नहीं भी चाह रहे होते हो और आप फ्री बैठे हो, यू स्टार्ट सर्फिंग कि भाई चलो देखते हैं कुछ नया आया तो चलो जस्ट हैव अ लुक ऑन इट। मीन्स दैट दे आर एंजॉइंग द लॉयल्टी विद द कस्टमर। अगर उन्होंने इस तरह के एप्स बना लिए, आज आप देखिए हर के मोबाइल में कॉमन है नाउ डेज। Customer loyalty is gained by the customer, by the services given to the customers, by different offers, by the, or not, by the content delivery, on time delivery, and then the quality, the taste, services, everything, all parameters. So, like dedicated mobile apps to reach and keep loyal customers. Next point. Yes, McDonald marketplace is over. Next point. This is one more image. This is an Indian market McDonald image. पहली जो image थी, it was of USA market, and this is a McDonald consumer profile. इस slide को पढ़ लेते हैं, consumer profile बेटा. Come to the consumer profile. Yes. Now, what does consumer profile means? This is very important from the market point of view, because it's the change in the business. The reason is consumer. अगर business में कोई भी change हो रहा है radically, it is at the base the consumer. Why? See here, McDonald has a wide range of customers because it uses mass marketing and has low price at fast food restaurants. Most of the chains customers are between 35 to 54 of age. Buyers, both men and women, often have low to average incomes. They are known as brand loyal, casual diners who spend on average of $7.79 each time they eat. Many of these customers are parents of young children who liked that the brand's atmosphere and food are good for families. Their market groups was first targeted in 1979 with Happy Meal, a set of children meal, and with free themed toy was introduced. Now Happy Meal everybody knows about it, not to say, but it was introduced in 1979. We are in 2025. आज भी अगर मैं मेरी फैमिली के साथ मैकडोनल्ड जाती हूँ, आई सर्च फॉर हैप्पी मील बुक. आई थिंक हमें जितने भी हमें सुन रहे हैं वो हैप्पी मील तो लेते ही अगर मैकडोनल्ड जाते हैं. यस और नो? यस. And it is a practice since 1979. Means the business driving forces, देखिए, 79 से we are in 25, means past of 25-30 years model is rolling on same graph. Rolling क्या? Rolling on the graph, but earnings are, you cannot imagine, the earning scale are in billions. Next slide. And that's what the image I'm sharing. Next slide का image जो है, smart web base and app base is there. Web based and app based communication system. Now this is very important because अगर मैकडोनल्ड का वेब बेस्ड और ऐप बेस्ड कम्युनिकेशन सिस्टम स्मार्ट नहीं होगा तो वो कस्टमर की रीच तक नहीं पहुंच पाएगा. तो आज के जो एप्स हैं वो कम स्पेस में इजीली डाउनलोडेड हो जाएं, उस पे फोकस्ड है. तो जितने भी हमारे सक्सेसफुल बिजनेस स्टोरीज के प्रोडक्ट्स हैं वो आज बहुत जल्दी डाउनलोड होते हैं. आप क्लिक करते नहीं, फटाफट डाउनलोड होके इट स्टार्ट रेडी इन सेकेंड ऑफ टाइम, स्टार्ट गिविंग सर्विसेज टू दी कस्टमर. लाइक यू, आपके जो मूवी के एप्स हैं या फिर हमारे विनैप के सॉन्ग्स के जो एप्स, आप देखिए कितनी जल्दी जल्दी डाउनलोड हो जाते हैं हमारे मोबाइल में, and start giving services. Customer is also satisfied. So goes with the McDonald's story. McDonald's website wants to create pleasant entertaining environment for everyone to enjoy. This shows that how many different kinds of people it wants to attract. The brand does primary market research to determine how to market itself and make sure it fits the demographic of the people it wants to reach. McDonald's uses surveys, questionnaire in stores, in social media, through its mobile app to find out how many customers are with the food, services, delivery, and other things. McDonald's community and other digital channels are always being watched to keep track with what customers say and do. Means they always have track over the customer preferences, customer, so that when the customer is satisfied, the business is satisfied. They apply that policy. So next slide. Yes. Now McDonald digital marketing strategies. What strategies they are opting? Online advertising helps the brand reach its goal of building brand awareness, creating demand. The information used online is similar to what you might see in McDonald's TV or in a billboard व्हाट इज अ बिली बोर्ड? मैकडोनल्ड टीवी, द वर्चुअल टीवी, जैसे हम चाहते हैं ना शॉपिंग मॉल से तो बाहर बिली बोर्ड रहते हैं, वर्चुअल स्क्रीन्स जो हमेशा उनके एड्स को, उनके कैंपेन को, न्यू प्रोडक्ट को डिजिटली बिल्कुल दिखते हैं। हम टीआई जाते हैं, टीआई के बाहर ही दिखते हैं हमको बाहर। दैट दोज आर द बिली बोर्ड्स, the products are displayed all the time 24/7. However, both the language and the graphics are made to work best on the social media platforms used, such as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. By asking customers to post products of their meals online, McDonald's takes advantage of the growing food photography trends. In fact, advantage in fact, between September 2019 to February 2019, 4.9 billion logos of McDonald's was posted on Twitter around the world. This made McDonald's the second most pictured brand. The company was works as search engine optimization CEOs, and but its organic CEO SEO method does not better than sponsored promotions. As of December 2019, 90.7% of the search traffic to McDonald.com came from natural search result, while 9.3% came from sponsored keywords. Now, these are the parameters, digital parameters, which makes McDonald strategy, marketing strategy a success. Next, yes. So I think my presentation is over here. Uh, I have brought a case study of McDonald's with all of you just to share how the business process is redesigned, what is its importance, how it is useful in today's scenario, and we are not practicing in today's scenario. अभी तो हम उसको बोलते हैं modern era practices, but it has in the market since 1970s. बिकॉज इन इंडिया टेक्नोलॉजी जब भी 10 से 20 साल पुरानी होती है तब इंडिया में वो टेक्नोलॉजी या प्रोडक्ट पेनिट्रेट होता है, अगर हम किसी भी इंटरनेशनल ब्रांड्स की बात करें। बिकॉज अभी भी हम लोग, इंडिया इज ग्रोइंग नो डाउट, बट देन स्टिल इन फ्रॉम द बिजनेस टेक्नोलॉजी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, फ्रॉम द बिजनेस लेंसेज, अभी हमको और आगे जाना है। भी मतलब रास्ता मंजिल में जाना है, बिकॉज इंडिया में हमेशा 10 साल के बाद टेक्नोलॉजी पेनिट्रेट होती है। इंटरनेट वाज वेरी कॉमन इन डेवलप्ड नेशन इन 1970 सी, मैकडोनल्ड, सो मेनी अदर बिजनेस एग्जांपल्स आर देयर, बट 19 लेट 1990s में इंटरनेट गेम इन इंडिया। सो करेंसी चेंज वाज देयर, बट इंडिया के में करेंसी चेंज बहुत समय बाद हुआ। So many things are there, challenges are there, but then India is developing. Once it will become a developed nation, then we can be the ruler of the market. I think by 19, जो भी government is saying that 35, late 35, 2035 will be the era of developed Indian nation. So that's all for today's presentation. Any questions to be asked can be asked.
We are open for question answer session now. Anyone is having any question? Yes, Gunjama.
No questions?
Ma'am, there is a question from one of the participants as what is
Yes.
the government vision of 2047?
Government vision is to grow all sector market. By 2047, we will be a developed nation. After 8 to 10 years ahead, you can just see we will be a developed nation, because अभी इकोनॉमी में टॉप 5 में तो आ ही गए हम लोग। जिस तरह से हमारी ग्रोथ जा रही है, सारे सेक्टर मार्केट में ग्रोथ जा रही है। एग्रो मार्केट देख लो, अपना इंश्योरेंस का देख लो, हेल्थ सर्विस मार्केट देख लो, ऑल सेक्टर मार्केट इज ग्रोइंग, because all Indians are badly working to come ahead as a developed nation. तभी तो so many policies, driven policies, business driven policies are there. एंड आई प्रे तब तक तो वी विल बी अ डेवलप्ड नेशन। हम फिर ये नहीं कहेंगे, जो अभी मैं बोल रही हूँ ना कि इंटरनेट 10 साल बाद 20 साल बाद इंडिया में आया, जबकि 70s एंड 80s व 1980s दे वर प्रैक्टिसिंग इंटरनेट। यूएसए एंड डेवलप्ड नेशंस। हम लोग ने कब प्रैक्टिसिंग शुरू किया? 90s में, लेट 90s में। पर्सनल डेस्कटॉप पीसी, आई रिमेम्बर व्हेन आई वाज डूइंग पीएचडी, हमारे पास तो डेस्कटॉप पीसी था ही नहीं। हम लोग साइबर कैफे जाते थे। But desktop PC was very common in late 20s. So it took around 25 years to desktop PC to penetrate in Indian market and become common. Mobile handsets, people was very common in late 90s and 80s. They were using mobile handsets for the communication system. But then it came late 20s. अब जाके 21st सेंचुरी में हमने, अब जाके हमारे बच्चे सब मोबाइल हैंडसेट से फेमिलियर हुए हैं। इट वॉज लेट 20s, जबकि ये तो हमारे इंडिया में तभी ऐसा ना चाहिए था। पर वो क्यों इतना टाइम लगा? मेनी रीजंस आर देयर। पर जब तक हम डेवलप्ड नेशन नहीं होंगे, और डेवलप्ड नेशन के लिए आई थिंक सारे सेक्टर मार्केट जिस तरह से काम कर रहे हैं, और इस तरह से अगर करते चले एज पर द विजन एंड मिशन of what our prime minister is saying, I think we will be a developed nation by 2030। 5 से 6 साल बाद हमारा बिजनेस ग्राफ बहुत अच्छा होगा। इकोनॉमी जब टॉप 3 में आ जाएगी, आई थिंक हम एक डेवलप्ड नेशन की काउंटडाउन में आ जाएंगे। काउंटडाउन में आना ही अपने आप में बड़ी बात है। बिकॉज ए सिटीज और बी सिटीज का जिस तरह से ग्रोथ हो रहा है, सी सिटीज भी ग्रोथ कर रही है। सेक्टर इकोनॉमी जिस तरह से पूरा ग्रो होगा, 40s तक वी विल बी अ डेवलप्ड नेशन। वी विल बी रूलिंग अदर नेशंस। आई हैव दैट विजन इन माइंड। नेक्स्ट, एनी अदर क्वेश्चन?
Yes, ma'am. There is one more question by Dr. Chavirani Saxena, ma'am. And she wants to know that how 5.0 education is visioned, especially, I think, in India. So,
See, 5.0 vision has various, parameters are there. Like अभी जो अभी नया आया है, 14 clauses आए हैं ordinances में. It is the state of 5. We are moving towards that only. It will not be easy because अभी सब लोग कॉपी कर रहे हैं। अभी लोगों को पता ही नहीं कि 5.0 है क्या। एजुकेशन मार्केट में इम्प्लीमेंट करना इज डिफिकल्ट। अभी मैंने देखा, अभी परसों आई रिसीव्ड अ लेटर फ्रॉम हायर एजुकेशन। जब कोविड था, वी हैव ऑर्डिनेंस। हम जो भी सिलेबस पढ़ाते हैं एमबीए में, एमबीए मैनेजमेंट बी स्कूल्स में, ऑर्डिनेंस इज देयर फॉर बीबीए, फॉर एमबीए। एंड देन ऑर्डिनेंस आर रिवाइज नॉट frequently. After 5 years or a span of 10 years, the ordinances are revised, because ordinance cover the entire roadmap of the implementation policy of a particular syllabi in the department, and the student studies that. But अभी जो syllabi revise हो क्या है, 14.1 लास्ट ईयर आया और इस साल 14.2 आ गया। मीन्स what? ड्रास्टिक चेंज इज गोइंग एट अ वेरी हाई स्पीड। बट क्या उस स्पीड के सेटअप से अभी जैसे 14.2 अभी आ गया ऑर्डिनेंस, तो क्या अभी मेरा सेमेस्टर तो शुरू हो गया डिपार्टमेंट में? आई थिंक ऑल बी स्कूल्स हैव स्टार्टेड। अभी तो इंटरनल्स भी हो गए स्टूडेंट्स के। तो अब हम ये कहें कि हायर एजुकेशन ने भेजा तो हम हमारा पूरा एकेडमिक चेंज कर लें, हमारे क्रेडिट स्कीम चेंज कर लें? हाँ, इट इज पॉसिबल। आई रोट अ लेटर कि वी कैनॉट इम्प्लीमेंट दिस academic ईयर, बिकॉज academic ईयर फाइनेंशियल ईयर से अलग चलता है इंस्टीट्यूशंस में। वी रोल फ्रॉम 1 जुलाई, एंड अप बाय 30th जून। और अभी गैजेट आया है इनका जो ऑर्डिनेंस का है, टेस्ट का, लास्ट मंथ ओनली, लास्ट वीक ओनली अवर यूनिवर्सिटी हैज रिसीव्ड। तो अभी हम कॉलेजेस को वो पोस्ट करेंगे तो नेक्स्ट एकेडमिक ईयर में इट विल बी इम्प्लीमेंटेड। बिकॉज सडन चेंज नहीं कर सकते हम बिजनेस, क्योंकि इतने सडन चेंज हम तो कर लें पॉलिसी वाले, बट क्या हमारे एफिलिएशन बॉडीज जो हैं या हमारे फैकल्टीज हैं, आर दे ट्रेन्ड? Are they equipped with the methodology part? No. They need further more trainings. So that's why I think it will take a time. It will be full of challenges because सबके माइंडसेट बहुत ज़्यादा अलग अलग हैं। और सबसे बड़ी चीज़ है, माइंडसेट के साथ में दे डोंट हैव अ की पॉइंट ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन। बिजनेस का सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज है पॉइंट ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन। बिजनेस में सिर्फ एक पर्सन ही बिजनेस नहीं कर रहा होता है। बिजनेस मॉडल में स्टार्टिंग, जैसे मेरा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, तो छोटा सा बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, तो मेरे पास अगर एक दो प्यून्स हैं, क्लर्क्स हैं, फैकल्टीज हैं, अराउंड 70 फैकल्टीज आर देयर, अराउंड 2000 स्टूडेंट्स आर स्टडिंग इन माई डिपार्टमेंट, मीन्स व्हाट, सब मेरे बिजनेस के पार्ट है, दे ऑल आर माई स्टेक होल्डर्स। तो हम इसको डिफाइन करते हैं स्टेक होल्डर्स ऑफ द बिजनेस। तो अगर हम एजुकेशन बिजनेस की बात करते हैं, यूनिवर्सिटी सिस्टम की, तो स्टेक होल्डर्स कौन हुए? सबसे पहले तो स्टेक होल्डर मेरे स्टूडेंट्स हैं, बिकॉज दे कवर द majority शेयर ऑफ माई डिपार्टमेंट, दे आर 2000 इन नंबर। देन कम्स माई फैकल्टीज, देन कम माई स्टाफ मेंबर्स, और सबसे उससे बड़े उनके पेरेंट्स। पेरेंट्स भी स्टेक होल्डर होते हैं ड्राइविंग फोर्सेस में। अगर हम ड्राइविंग फोर्सेस की बात करते हैं, बिजनेस के ड्राइविंग फोर्सेस क्या हुए? बिजनेस के स्टेक होल्डर्स। तो स्टेक होल्डर्स में कौन कौन आते हैं? जो जो गवर्न करते हैं बिजनेस को। तो सबसे पहले स्टूडेंट्स, फिर उनके पेरेंट्स, फिर फैकल्टीज, फिर स्टाफ मेंबर्स, ऑफिस स्टाफ मेंबर्स, और सबसे ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट होते हैं प्लेसमेंट कंपनीज, क्योंकि वो तो आ ही रहे ना हमारे प्लेसमेंट के लिए। अगर हमारे अच्छे प्लेसमेंट्स होंगे तो स्टूडेंट्स आएंगे क्यों पढ़ने? तो प्लेसमेंट, द रिक्रूटर्स, एंड देन एलुमनाइज। यस, अगर मेरा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पास्ट 50 ईयर्स से IAPS एग्जिस्ट कर रहा है, मोर देन 30 ईयर्स, तो इट इज एग्जिस्टिंग बिकॉज एलुमनाई बैंड इज वेरी गुड, and we have very good alumni. Alumni also plays a very important role of stakeholders. तो ये जो ड्राइविंग फोर्सेस हैं, जब ये अलाइंड होते हैं, देन वी कैन हैव अ सक्सेसफुल बिजनेस मॉडल। तो आई थिंक लॉट ऑफ चैलेंजेस आर देयर, क्योंकि ये सारे स्टेक होल्डर्स लाइन अप नहीं होते, इनके माइंडसेट अलग हैं, क्योंकि सबकी थिंकिंग कैपेसिटी अलग है। अगर मैं सारे स्टेक होल्डर्स को एक प्लेटफॉर्म पे लाना चाहूँ तो नहीं आते हैं, पॉसिबल ही नहीं है। अगर मैंने कहा नई बैच शुरू हो रही है, चलो सारे एलुमनाइज भी आ जाओ, तो नहीं आते, बिकॉज दे हैव देयर ओन माइंडसेट ऑफ थिंकिंग। पेरेंट्स हैव देयर ओन माइंड, ऑल स्टेक होल्डर्स के माइंडसेट अलग है ना। पेरेंट्स अलग हैं, एलुमनाइज अलग हैं, रिक्रूटर्स अलग हैं। यू कैन नॉट लाइन अप इन सिंगल स्केल। और जब वो लाइन अप नहीं होते सिंगल स्केल में सारे ड्राइविंग फोर्सेस, चैलेंजेस आर देयर। तो फिर हम क्या करते हैं एक कॉन्फ्रेंस प्लान कर देते हैं, या कोई एक मीट ऑर्गेनाइज करते हैं कि नाउ लेट अस हैव एन एलुमनाई मीट, एंड वी विल कॉल ऑल इंडस्ट्री पर्संस आल्सो, वी विल कॉल और एंड वी गिव दिस फैकल्टीज टू ऑर्गेनाइज दिस एलुमनाई मीट, या है कोई कॉन्फ्रेंस बड़ी। तो उस बैनर में क्या होता है, सब लोग एक लाइन पे तो आते हैं, and they have their point of discussion, then certain objectives are drawn, some policy decisions are taken, and then further implemented by the higher authorities. But then a lot of challenges are there. Time only can fill up the gaps. Yes, any other question?
No, ma'am, I think we are done with the questions, and I believe, Shivangi ma'am, I request Shivangi ma'am to please propose official vote of thanks to ma'am for amazing session. Shivangi ma'am, over to you.
Thank you so much, Sapna ma'am, and a very good evening to all. And it's my privilege to extend our heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Preeti ma'am for her inspiring and thought-provoking session. Your words beautifully bridge the world of education and business transformation, reminding us that whether in institution or industries, true progress lies in redefining purpose and process together. Your reflection on organizational restructure and business process re-engineering enriched with real-world example like Ford Motors Company's journey of rethinking operations and discovering purpose offered us deep insight into how change when guided by vision can create lasting impact. You have encouraged us to see education as more than a system. It is an evolving process that, like any great organization, must continuously innovate, rebuild, and align with its mission. Your clarity, wisdom, and practical perspective will surely stay with us, and we continue this journey of meaningful transformation. Thank you so much, ma'am, for inspiring us to view transformation not as challenges but as opportunity to reconnect with the purpose and people. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so very much. I also enjoyed taking the session. I hope everybody liked my session.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
good day, everyone.
Thank you so much,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much
Thank
for
you, ma'am.
Sapna.
sparing
Thank
your
you so
time.
much, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
all my
you.
participants. Thank you to the organization.